Alrighty. There you go, Jennifer. There you go, Adam. Can you see the chat? G'day, g'day. Jinxie, they're everywhere, man. Awesome. How you going, Jeffrey? How you going, man? Alrighty. Alrighty. You got Simo, Meg? Alright, let's go through it. So we've got our Gym Master 6-inch cabbing wheel, 6 wheels, 6 inches, and we've got all our stuff here. We've got a mat we're going to put on the table. You guys can probably see that too. We've got a mat we're going to put on the table, and then we have got all the bits and bobs: drill, hole saw, hole drill, bit. We've got a bucket for wastewater, tube for wastewater, plugs, blah blah blah. We also got some opals over there that we're going to hopefully get rubbed in. And just in this bucket here, we've just got some plumbing pieces, hose, and up there we've got our water, gravity fed system. That's the only thing that I've done really, is put that up there and pre-fill it with water. So everything else is going to be done today. So we'll get through it. Shouldn't take too long. Shouldn't be anything too crazy. But yeah, you guys aren't looking at me anymore. There you go, Craig. Mr. Davies. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a rubber mat here. I'm going to measure it and cut it to length, and then put the carrying machine back on. So basically, I'm just going to take that off for now. Bit of a deadlift situation. And the reason I'm putting this on is just basically, I don't know if it's a good idea, but I just think keeping things clean, reducing vibration, etc. So all I'm essentially going to do is just whack this along there, edge to edge, and if I need to cut something off, so that's That's pretty much spot on that way. So what I'll do is and what I'm going to do is I'm going to, it's just from Bunnings, it's like 30 bucks or something. So I'm just going to go this way because if this is a perfect fit lengthwise, which I didn't think it was necessarily, but it's worked out really well. I thought it was going to have overlap. So the only area there's overlap is back here, which I essentially don't even have to cut really. Do I want to? May as well. But I could very well get away with just having it fit like that. And have less things to do, really. It's probably about 5. See what I might do. I'll turn it over because this side's got the grippy buttons. And I can't mark underneath there because of all these things. So what I can do is mark on that side just with some chalk. Oh, of course I broke it. That'll be good because that'll give us a good look at how far it actually is. Yeah, not much at all. You know what? I might actually leave it on there for now. It's like an extra job that I can just do later. I can just go with the knife and just probably clean it straight off the table. And that'll help us progress a bit quicker. So we've got our rubber mat on. I'll just push the table back. Get this machine back on. Back it and go on the gym, eh? Awesome. So essentially, what we've got on this machine is we do have on this side a magnet for we can put a grinding plate on here, and then on this end we can put a polishing disc, which is all over here. So essentially, what we want to do, I think, given this is my first setup, I'm probably just going to go for the center. We do have a drain hole here, which I do have to do a hole there. But I'm essentially thinking that if I'm coming over here, I'm sitting here doing my polishing, got a bit of a table there that I can clean stuff up with, and here, and then essentially got this wooden beam here, which forces me to just go back just a touch. So I'm just going to measure this. There you go, Bruce. Mr. Tulloch. It would never be that clean again. You're probably right, mate. You're probably right. So essentially what I want to do is come straight across here. It is 3 foot dead on. So 1180 the table is. There's me. 1180. So my center point, anyone good at maths? 550 plus 40 is 590. So that's the center there. So then we just want to get the center of this. So it's 800 pretty much bang on, so 400. So we're not far off. Pretty much bang on, mate. Have a look. Perfect. That's worked out really well. So I have to move it about a couple mil, just to be precise. I'm going to get me out here. And what I also probably want to do, which is just measure off the front of the table, 2 inches, and just over 2 inches to just fix it up a little bit. And I've got my drain hole here now, so now I'm going to mark this and then we're going to drill it. So yeah, essentially that's what I'm going to do. Just mark a circle, and then we'll hit the center of that. I'll probably have to do 2 drills because weirdly, well not weirdly, as you can see here, the that's the drain, so it's going to go there, it's got a leg on it straight away, so I'm going to have to do 1 hole here and 1 hole here. So the drain, do 1 hole here and 1 hole here to allow for that, because I'm going to have to do an elbow off of there and go out underneath. Yeah, I'll probably go, actually I'll probably face it backwards and inwards slightly, so that if I'm putting my legs under there doing some stuff, it's not going to get too much in my way, that tub. So yeah, we can essentially just wiggle this back. No need to take it all off again. I've got my hole drilled, my circle there marked out where I'm going to drill it. As you guys can see there. So I've just got a couple cameras going at the moment, guys, so I'm just switching, sort of trying to keep people in the loop. Where's my battery? That'll help. Alright. So we don't want the hammer drill today, we're just going to drill it. Ooh, mamma mia. So essentially just go straight down in here. Too quick. Doesn't like the rubber. Now that we've got the rubber drilled out, let's just get that out of the way. Oh yeah, come in spinner. So then we essentially want to do another one. Where's my plug? So what I'm thinking about is having facing it that way. Probably on that 45, I reckon. I'm hoping 2 holes will be enough. But we shall see. We shall see. I could have it straight back. But no, I think I'm going to go that way with it. If it just came down just a bit before it went out, it would be super helpful. But it's not going that way. I guess I could always upgrade or something. But I'm just going with what I got with the purchase. So yeah, I think I'm going to go that way on the 45. And I'm going to come in this way a bit on the hole so that essentially it's going to leave enough room for that hosing. And if I have to do a 3rd hole, I'll just do a 3rd hole. I think oh, that was easier. 2. I might just do a 3rd one and just save myself the drama of going backwards and forwards. Do not press the drill with your fingers in there. Maybe I'll disconnect that. That's for sure. Have a look, have a look. Anyway, I'll sort that out later. I'll sort that out later now. Just grab a dustpan. Show the broom here will do. And now. Yeah, that rubber was making it grip. Just sweep that to the side. And essentially, I'll bring you guys over for a look-see. Have a look. TikTokers, I'll get you in a sec. So that's going to go in there. And we've got enough room to make an elbow on there now. And yeah, it's looking sweet. So I'll give you guys a look. So I've just done 3 holes there like that, and that's going to go in there. And essentially I can do an elbow back here, no problem with a bit of hose. So yeah. All sweet. All right, so now we can just roll it back in place. Get rid of this drill battery. Put with the drill. Bit messy. Bit messy. I haven't even started cutting opal yet. We're ready, messy. Alright. Don't have a clean workspace otherwise. It just keeps on keeping on. So now we've got our marks from before still here visible, so I'm just going to drag her back into place. Yeah, it's still pretty much lined up pretty well. So let's just go over here. What's that? Got 2 inches. 2 inches. I'm just going to be a bit OCD here. Pull this mat forward a bit. Can't have wood sticking out on one part, not on another. Alright. So before I go and whack this in there, what I am going to do is I'm going to have a look. So essentially what I want to do, guys, is I want to be what I want to do is I want to have this coming off of there. So I'm going to have to cut a bit of this, whack that on there, that's on there, and then I'll have the rest of the hose to be waste falling away. So that's what's basically going to happen. I've got some locks as well. So what I'll do. So I don't want to go too far, I just want to basically keep that as short as possible because space, where does that go to? And that goes to there. As you can see, those 3 holes, there's not going to be a lot to play with. So I just want a little gap there. Awesome. There we go. You don't have to cut this too many times, it's very strong apparently. What's this? It's not in properly, that's why. hence my problems. There we go. Crack the seal, mate. There we go. So what we've got here now, we've got our part. Essentially that's going to go on there, like so. And then we're going to pop that in there. So we've got a lighter here. The Bunnings guy that sorted me out for this whole kit was like, he was pretty great. He knew his stuff. He said just heat it up a little bit, just to make it so it sort of molds onto and grabs. There you go, look at that, all the way up. Have a gaze. This side is going to be a bit tighter. So see if we can get it in the first shot. Got to use your muscles on this. Boya shaka, have a look-see, eh? Have a look, have a look. And of course, these days they even come with little twisters, which is pretty cool. Back in the old days, you had to have a screwdriver for everything. I probably should have slid these on first, but it was pretty challenging. You probably don't, look, this is probably overkill really. I mean, you saw how tight that was to get on. But hopefully I'll do it once and never have to do it again, you know? Like if you do it properly. Then you just roll with it forever. One-stop shop. Oh, Big Ed, how you going, mate? How you going, mate? How you going, James? Oh, I've cut myself on that metal. Sharp little bits of tin. Yeah, it's like a razor. Have a look. Got him twice. Got him twice there. Twisting that green thing. That excess that hangs out got me. Alright, let's get this done. And we're pretty much there, guys. All we basically have to do now is set up the line, the water line, which is, it's already filled up. It's just waiting to be launched. So I'm bleeding here pretty well. Pretty funny. It's not that bad, is it? Wow, that's turned out really well, really sweet, really quick. Look at my hands, oh my gosh. Ugh. I do need a, lucky I've got a, it's just a, it's not being shy, I'll tell you that now. I need a screwdriver, which I didn't plan for. Alas, my screwdrivers are where I put them. Just need a little Phillips head to get this drain, top of this drain plug out. So, because that's going to come in through the top. and the rest of the body of it's going to come in underneath. But what I do need to do also is fit this other part first, I think, because that's way too long. I was hoping I wouldn't have to cut again. I thought it was going to be my friend, but it ain't. So if this is going to go under here, so this bucket, this waste bucket, that's going to go through there. Essentially, I don't want it going all the way through to the bottom, just with the way that I think gravity works. I don't know if it's still going to keep filling up with the hose in the bottom. So I'm just going to have it to the top there. Oh my gosh. Blood's everywhere. So if I go to there, then I'm pretty well safe. I think I'm covered. Ready to go a little bit longer rather than cutting it too short. That would be a problem. Alrighty, let's go. Yeah, once you get in, she's easy. So break the seal. Still going. Still going, eh? It's like a little razor blade cutting those metals. And because I'm using my fingers, I guess, the blood is flowing. Alrighty. So essentially, need me lighter again. Just gonna cool this down, heat it up, sorry, not cool it down. There's a rodeo on out here today, so hopefully I'll be able to get out to that. This, I'm gonna pre-put this one on this bone. I can just slide it over anyway. Look at that. El Drano. El Drano. Some would say professional, some would say not. But we're getting the job done pretty, it's all pretty seamless. The way they send you the kit, there's not much to be done. But I think the hard work's in the planning, really, just to make sure you get what you need. Get it right. Save yourself some trips. Maybe get yourself some gloves. Alrighty. So if I bring you guys over, can you see in there? Yeah. There's the drain there. So essentially what we want to do, oh no, what's that? That must fit. Oh yeah, it does. Just got blood going everywhere. I'm a bleeder. That, and then that. So I'm just going to pop that screw in there. So you guys don't have to look at my butt. Unless you want it. So where are we going here? Got that screw aligned. Oh, you're not going to believe it. Oh, it's going to fit, luckily. Is it? You're not going to believe it. It's about 5 mil. Those 3 holes are about 5 mil. Too short. I wonder if I can pull the machine this way a bit. I can. And it fits perfect. That's hilarious. do the lid after. Is that going in? Yep. I hope so. Yeah, here we go. We're getting tighter now. Don't tell me to just cut the other finger, the other thumb. Oh, you know what I reckon? I reckon this rubber seal probably goes underneath, so that probably sits flush there. Yeah, it's not, because it wasn't sitting flush, it wasn't working out, and there's a flange in there, perfect. So yeah, it just wasn't sitting flush in there, now it's sitting flush, so that's better. This is the hardest part so far. There we go. Shall we test her out? Need some water. We're almost bleeding enough that we could test it with the blood. Let me get some water. Can you guys see down there now? I'll bring you guys for a look. Oh yeah! Need some water too. So there's a bit of water sitting on there, so I might actually get some small rubbers or something and just have it so it pulls into that corner. Or just get a small squeegee or something. Wow, I'm bleeding pretty good. So yeah, that's about it. So now we just got to sync up that water. Link up the water, sync up the water. So essentially, what I want to do is fix this cut really. Look at them. It's like two fangs. But I'm going to take this off because this hose end is going to go straight over that, top of that. Plug. And I've got my smaller razor blade slash ring. So that there is going to slide over that up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this in first. There's a hose fitting on the back of the machine. All right. So essentially just clicking that over. Got in. And then just going to unwind this to come up here. And just want to push that up and over. So that's just one of those old barrel twist things that I have to buy. Of course, I didn't put that ring over it first. We are very close to having a cigar moment. Alrighty, so that's basically it. That's it. Yeah. Let me just clean this up a little bit. 1, 2, 3. There. Put that away. The razor blade that's not set up properly. Put that out of the way. Put the screwdriver away. Alrighty. So now we are literally at the moment of testing, so I'm going to turn the water on. I can hear movement. Can you hear it? Alright, I've got water. Have a look. Water. Some water. Some water. Alrighty. Let's plug her in. I'm going to do the leak up back here. Okay. Didn't tighten up that. Tighten that up, stop that leak. Just take the lid off there. Use the power. And if you just want to have a quick little squeeze, I'll just undo this. This does open up for servicing and access that you might need. I'll just turn that water off. So wasting my water. I'm going to give you guys a look one at a time. So that's it there. You see the water's all flung up around there. You can see there all the pulleys and everything. It's like my old spit motor. I cook a lamb on the spit. Same thing. So we'll do that back up. And then so what they recommend, all these wheels, you sort of hear different things. They don't need to be broken in, they do need to be. That's pretty sharp right now. So they give you these sticks and basically just press them into the wheels. I'm going to start from left to right. Just thinking, guys, on the tuk-tuk, I'll bring you guys here so you can sort of see there. And these guys are going to have a bit more of a height advantage, but we'll start there. So I'll just sit to the side a little bit, get this water going, and then we've got some stones to cut, so we're going to have a bit of fun. So I just want to basically go well do it with pops, you know. Bit too much for it. So I've got some big chunks here today. So I'll go through those. And I'm actually pretty excited about it, to be honest, because some of the fields that they're from, you never know what's in them. So, thanks for the likes, Bell. Big M. Thanks for the cheers, mate. Woo. So that's taken a lot off. Like you can see the chunks of the. So definitely on these mango wheels. Definitely worthwhile. You don't want that happening to your open. Yeah, the water's getting cleaner and cleaner as I'm doing this. So you can see all the black that's coming off. And under there you can see the big chunks from when it started. These nodules really take it off a lot less than those diamond cut blades, for sure. Definitely a much finer push. So I'm definitely going to wedge something under the back and probably on that top left corner to get everything, because I don't like this pooling business. But I just want to feel the difference of the texture here. Yeah, you couldn't touch those before, they were so prickly. So I think that's very well worthwhile. I've still got plenty of steak left. Even these feel a lot smoother, yeah. So I think it's definitely a worthwhile process. I guess that's my feedback, given that it's my first time too. So I'm just going to fold up a bit of cardboard because it's really annoying me having this this water. pooling. There we go. Look at it, look at it. The simple things in life, eh? The simple things in life. All right. So, so what do you guys think? Which should we start with? I'm thinking, I think we'll start with a couple of those big Berthas and just grind those down. There is a bit of colour to play with, and I've got a couple unsnipped knobbies. And then I do have some other stones which are sort of haven't been, haven't sold really. They've just, people thought they're too risky, and it's fair enough, they're knobbies. So I reckon I'm going to go with this one first. This one. It does have, I'll show you guys once I get this moved. I'm going to go down that end. It does have some colour in there. And some potch. So it could have something inside there. May or may not. But we'll see how we go, hey? So I'm just going to work my way down. Probably start here with these big ones on these wheels, but it'll be a good opportunity to just break them in again. A bit more. What I do reckon is how messy this is getting. I do believe it's time for this Mocorino to become a gem cuts guy. Alright, there's even things to put together on this one. You know what, I might do it later, there's a bit to it. So we'll just keep on keeping on. What's the view like there? Let's see if I can get it in closer. So if you're on TikTok and you want to have a better look, just hop over on YouTube to @OpalHubAU and you'll be able to have a better view here of what's going on. Well, I could do that, but I don't know how stable that's going to be. So if it falls, then yeah, I don't think it's going to be legit. Yeah, you're just going to have to look from there. But if you want to have a better look, guys, then I do recommend hopping over to just get this like this. Do that. I'll do that. Yeah, go for it, Nick. All good. What we got here? All right, let's go. going to hit some colour in a minute. Probably my next purchase would probably be a saw, to be honest. But I also could have chucked these in the tumbler. I thought it would be good to just have a little look. While we're on here. A saw would be much more helpful. But it is what it is. Chewing through that sand. Now I put warm water in there too, so it feels better for me. Sound changes in there. So the Nobby from Lapidaryville. From Nobbyville, Tennessee. We're getting down to the crux of it now. There's a lot of sand on there. I have to put my tumbler to use. So what I might do now, I might move over to this one, give this one a bit of work. Things getting jealous. Anyone on TikTok? Anyone on TikTok that wants to have a better look, just head over to Opal Australia on YouTube. And we've got this other camera set up a bit better. A long way to the shop for a sausage roll with this one. Maybe no cigar on this one. There's a bit of purple in there, but nothing really worth investigating by the look of it. Oh. So that's about it on that one. Should we get something a bit more interesting? Let's go with a unsnipped knobby. Move over to this wheel. So basically you just want to go around the edges on these. That's going to be too slow. Way too slow. It's a good way to tell that there's nothing in there. And then if you really wanted, you could just slice it as well. And that way, it's a bit better than snipping if there is something in there, because you're going to preserve it and be able to make the most out of it, really. If that makes sense. Let's do this one. There's definitely colour in that. Actually a really nice purple. but it looks so sandy. Oh, look in there. Yeah. Could have been. Should have been. There's a bit of a stone there. Cloudy. Probably a better bar underneath there. So take that top off. I reckon that sand, most of that sand's going to disappear too. Actually looks like nice colour in there, nice electric purple. Sand there. That sand's nearly out by the look of it. Just go down this way a bit more. So I reckon if that cloud comes out of it, see that colour coming out of there now? I don't know if that's going to make with that sand there though. Look at that. It's coming. I don't know, that might make. I'm getting excited. Might have to get, if that cleans up there, you could have potentially 2 stones. Oop. Yeah, so we've got all potch there. Bit of colour come up around the back there, but not too much, and I think that sand will get most of it. Pretty colour if it didn't have that webbing through it. Can potentially go down on that bar more. sand on the nose there, looks like it's coming out. So yeah, it's coming along. Oop. So anyway, that's as far as I'm taking that one today. Got another interesting one there, and then we'll get on to something smaller, and then so we'll go over here quickly. Just get this sand off. Oop. So I can definitely feel the difference in the wheels now. They're not just tearing at the stone. They're actually making love to it now. So we'll see what happens in the face here. Have a look. Alright. We'll do a more interesting stone. Actually, we'll do these two. Knobbies. couple black knobbies, and then we'll wrap it up, guys. So that one there, it's got beautiful colour. If it runs under there, that's great. And this one here, jelly bar. So I'm just going to go around the edge and then take the top off lightly. That's all I'm going to do. But these are black opals, full show. Have a look on the tip top. I'm just going to take that edge off, and that's what's there. You see? If you want to have a better look on TikTok, guys, head over to @OpalHubAU on YouTube. We're just about ready to wrap it up here. I'm just going to go straight onto here because I really don't want to take off anything I don't have to. Very black, that's for sure. We'll get into the business now. Time's going to tell, is that black going to go away and reveal more blue? Ooh. Well, here she comes. Here she comes. I hope. Have a look. She's coming. How much though? I don't know. Oh, it looks like there's more. Oh yeah. So it looks like the bar actually goes all the way across. Potentially, but because there's colour coming through now, but it just depends how far, if that black fully comes out of the face. it doesn't quite look like it's going to come out. So that's sort of where it's going. Put that one to the side. We'll get this one out. The jelly bar. We've got to get lucky once today, right? Go back over here. That's the colour that's starting to come out of it. Whether or not it cleans up, I don't know, some of the sand is pretty embedded. Oh. Just going to push through this sand now. Then I'll draw. And that's where it's headed. Beautiful colour, but beautiful sand, ugly sand too. So that's about it, guys. Thanks for joining us. We've got it set up, we've got it broken in. Quick and easy ways to do that. It's actually quite simple. I guess once we've got all the parts, yeah, quite easy. So, and the cutting journey begins. We look forward to bringing you guys a lot more content around cutting and tips, tricks, and all the things. And messy everywhere. Have a good day, guys, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.